The Premier League season is set for a frantic conclusion at both ends of the table, with the battles for the title, top four and relegation set to go down to the wire. With permutations updated after each game, we run through what is left to play for, and ESPN FC senior writer Mark Ogden offers his thoughts and predictions. Jump to title race, UCL qualification, relegation, Premier League table, SPI odds for the Premier League season race for the title 1. Liverpool, 85 points from 34 games, still to play. Cardiff, Huddersfield, Newcastle, Wolves, the late victory over Southampton sent Liverpool back to the top of the table, though with a game extra played. The home match against Chelsea, which turned into a 2-0 home win with a brilliant Mohamed Salah goal, was the toughest test remaining. But Jurgen Klopp's men must remain perfect from here on out in order to be top of the pile on May 12th. And they have to navigate a two-leg Champions League semi-final against Barcelona while Man City rest. Ogden, Liverpool are beginning to display the never-say-die spirit that could take them all the way to the title. Having dispatched Chelsea at Anfield on Sunday in what could have been a real nightmare, Klopp's team look set to win all their remaining games to turn the screw on Manchester City. 2. Man City, 83 points from 33 games, still to play. Tottenham, Man United, Burnley, Leicester, Brighton. After a good win away at Palace, the title is still City's to lose, and the key would seem to be the back-to-back matches at home to Spurs and away to Man United, which is the game in hand, later this month. Now they are out of the Champions League. Will those 3 midweeks before the end of the season prove key for their sharpness and results? Ogden, City are looking strong in the bid to achieve the quadruple, but they now face a crucial stretch of league games. Spurs, home, and Manchester United, both away, are dangerous fixtures, and dropped points in any of them will hand Liverpool the initiative. Expect to slip against United. Race for the Champions League. The top 4 in the Champions League will qualify direct to the group stage, with 5th and 6th into the Europa League. 3. Tottenham, 67 points from 33 games, still to play. Man City, Brighton, West Ham, Bournemouth, Everton. 3 of Tottenham's remaining 5 games are at home at the brand new stadium, with Brighton among the visitors, so Mauricio Pochettino's men are still very much favourites to book a Champions League place. But will their Champions League semi-final against Ajax cause a distraction to their league form? Ogden, Tottenham's run of games in their new home should be enough to see them finish in the top 4, particularly with rivals United and Arsenal losing in recent games. 4 more league wins should be enough to secure a top 4 spot. So it's a simple equation: collect maximum points from the remaining home fixtures. Point 4. Arsenal, 66 points from 33 games, still to play. Crystal Palace, Wolves, Leicester, Brighton, Burnley. Arsenal are in a decent position and do not have to face any of the top 6, but 3 of their remaining 5 fixtures are away, and they have only 2 wins on the road since November. 25. A tough Europa League quarter-final tie against Napoli means the Gunners cannot take their eye off the ball in the Premier League. Ogden, Arsenal's poor away form could cost him a top 4 finish. They won narrowly at 10-man Watford, but still have to visit Europa League chasing Wolves and Leicester, as well as Burnley on the final day of the season. Point 5. Chelsea, 66 points from 34 games, still to play. Burnley, Man United, Watford, Leicester. Chelsea had virtually been written off in the top 4 race after defeat at Everton. But 3 wins on the spin elevated them into 3rd, though the loss at Liverpool ended that run, and they have played a game more than their rivals. The dip in form suffered by Man United and Tottenham in recent weeks opened the door, although the trip Man United later this month will test a side that has shipped 26 goals away from home and lost more matches on the road than Arsenal. Ogden, Chelsea had at one stage regained a measure of control in the top 4 destiny with back-to-back home wins against Brighton and West Ham, but a tough away trip at Manchester United will be huge. The clash with United looks like a top 4 eliminator. Point 6. Man United, 64 points from 33 games still to play. Everton, Man City, Chelsea, Huddersfield, Cardiff. United have 3 home games left, but back-to-back fixtures against City and Chelsea, after the Champions League exit to Barcelona, could be key. Playing 2 of the current bottom 3 in their final matches provides a favourable finale, but the form has gone through the floor. Ogden United are playing catch-up after a dip in form, but tough fixtures ahead for Spurs, Chelsea and Arsenal give them a chance to reach the top 4. They simply have to beat Chelsea at Old Trafford and avoid defeat against Man City, while a trip to Everton will also be very tricky for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team. Relegation battle: bottom 3 teams will be relegated, and it looks as though one of these sides will join the already relegated Fulham and Huddersfield in the Championship. Point 16. Southampton, 36 points from 33 games still to play. Newcastle, Watford, Bournemouth, West Ham, Huddersfield, Saints have a favourable final 5 matches compared to Brighton and Cardiff. A run of 3 wins in 4 games looks to have provided the breathing space they need. Ogden, home games against Bournemouth and Huddersfield are Southampton's safety net. Cardiff remain capable of catching them, but another win for the Saints should put them out of reach and safe for another year. Point 17. Brighton, 33 points from 33 games still to play. Wolves, Tottenham, Newcastle, Arsenal, Man City, a crushing 5-0 home defeat to Bournemouth, followed by a crucial home loss to Cardiff, has plunged Brighton deep into trouble. They have now lost their last 5 games without scoring a goal, but Cardiff's run-in is no easier. Ogden, barring a remarkable fight back by Cardiff, one more victory should be enough for Brighton to clinch survival. But the way they're playing right now, where is the going to come from? 18. Cardiff, 31 points from 34 games still to play. Liverpool, Fulham, Crystal Palace, Man United. Cardiff are in big trouble with Liverpool and Man United still to play. But the fine away win at Brighton has given them real hope of finishing the season above the relegation line. Victory at Fulham at the end of the month looks an absolute must. Ogden, having won just 3 times on the road all season, making it 2 in a row at Fulham looks to be asking a lot. But they surely will need to do just that. Relegated 19. Fulham, 20 points from 34 games. Fulham were relegated April 2.20. Huddersfield, 14 points from 34 games. Huddersfield were relegated March 30th.